Let the record reflect that the attorney for the state and the attorney for the defendant are present in the courtroom. I have received a message from the jury that it has reached a verdict. Will the bailiff please bring the jury into the courtroom? Everyone, please stand. Everyone may be seated. Let the record reflect that the attorney for the state, the attorney for the defendant, and the defendant are all present, and the members of the jury are all present and seated in the courtroom. Foreperson, have you reached a verdict in this case?
Yes, sir, we have.
Is a verdict that is unanimous? That is one that is agreed upon by all the jury,
Yes, sir.
all the jurors, okay? Would you please hand the verdict to the bailiff, Mr. Bailiff? Ms. Barton, would you please stand? We, the jury, find the defendant guilty as charged in the information of theft. Does anyone like to have the jury polled?
Yes, sir, if you would.
Okay. Sarah Fleming, is this your verdict? Peggy Williams, is this your verdict?
Yes.
Charles Clifton, is this your verdict?
Yes, sir.
Tina Crenning, is this your verdict?
Yes, sir.
Ideli Villas, is this your verdict? And Gwendolyn Young, is this your verdict? Okay. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the citizens of Jefferson County and the staff here in County Court at Law Number 2, we'd like to thank you for taking time out from your busy schedules to be here and to participate in this trial. The attorneys in this case may want to talk to you after we leave here this afternoon. You do not have to talk to any one of the attorneys if you do not wish to talk to them. If you want to talk to them, that's fine. But your services are concluded, because at this point, I think Mr. Kimler did mention to you that they have elected to go to the judge for punishment. And that punishment, what I normally do is order what is called a pre-sentence investigation report. That report is conducted by or prepared by the probation department. It usually takes at least 30 days for them to prepare, because they have to prepare pre-sentence investigation reports on a number of cases. And so we will not be able, I will not be able to do the punishment today, but I'll be doing the punishment at some time in the future, about 30 days from now. And just for your information, what the pre-sentence information, the pre-sentence investigation report will include, it will include facts of the case. They'll talk to various different witnesses in the case, as well as we'll get criminal history reports and recommendations from defense, state, as well as the probation department. And once I gather all that information, they'll have information that we will consider mitigating, and it may be information that we will also consider aggravated. And the court has to look at all of this information, look at the facts of the case, look at the range of punishment, and assess punishment within that range. And so that, as I mentioned earlier, that'll take about 30 days. But again, I'd like to thank you for taking time out from your schedules to be here these past 2 days. Also, as I mentioned earlier, to the individuals who did not get selected to sit on this jury, anytime you're in the area of County Code Law number 2, please come and have a seat in your courtroom. As I mentioned earlier, you can sit in that area, which we call a peanut gallery, but you can't bring peanuts in here because it's not the Texas Roadhouse. However, you could come have a seat in your courtroom and see what goes on in Jefferson County. Our bailiff have letters for you. He will give you those letters on your way out. Our district clerk's office is closed at the moment. They'll be open tomorrow. If anybody need any letters or any excuse, you can contact the district clerk's office on tomorrow, and they can tell you what you need to do to get the letters that you need. But again, as I mentioned earlier, I usually shake each one of the jurors' hands, but because we have COVID, I'll give everyone an air handshake. And again, your services were greatly appreciated. This will conclude your jury service. Please remove those badges and give them to the bailiff on your way out. And again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time and attention, and every one of you have a blessed day. Everyone, please stand. Everyone, please stand. Okay. Okay, everyone really seated. Now, give us we need a pre-sentence investigation report. Now we need to give us a date for us to reset this case file PSI report.
Still need to go to probation department.
Yeah, it would have to be tomorrow. It closed right now.
Judge, just briefly. That's our understanding. She is on probation at this time. We just asked to continue whatever bond conditions that we had prior to the trial be continued until the 7th. And I know that's the same. She's under the same, it's very similar conditions through her probation. But we want to do that. We asked that.
I
Does
think
she,
the main thing was academy, still have academy.
Yeah, with no contact.
okay, give us a date. No. You're just gonna reset it for our sentencing.
Okay.
Just give us 30 days. What is it? July 12th. Okay, now, Miss Barton, your case is gonna be reset for July 12th. Reach me some of those bond conditions. I don't think she had bond conditions in this case.
Okay.
I don't think, because we're gonna give you some bond conditions, Ms. Barton. I need to get a copy of this. Do you get that charge? Or I think the,
That was on the court.
here you go, brother. Yeah, that's, yeah, you can put that up. But you gotta hold on to that.
What's the additional bond?
Ms. Barton, I'm going to go over these bond conditions with you. And the document that has been handed out to you is titled Standard Bond Conditions in County Court at Law Number 2. Do you see that title? Okay, and it reads, I'm gonna read these bond conditions off to you. Following the arrest and or accusation in County Court at Law Number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, all bail bonds executed for release of any defendant named herein are ordered subject to the following additional conditions. Number 1, the defendant shall commit no offense against the laws of this state, any other state, or of the United States. Do you understand that condition? Condition number 2, the defendant shall submit to testing for drugs and alcohol at any time as directed by the court. The court may revoke the bond and order the arrest of any defendant who A, refuses to submit to a test for drugs and alcohol when directed to do so by the court, or B, submit to a test for drugs and alcohol, and the test indicates the presence of drugs and alcohol in the defendant's body. Do you understand that condition? And condition number 3, the defendant shall not communicate either directly or indirectly with the alleged victim of the pending offense, and the defendant shall not go near any school, and go near any residence, school, or other location frequented by the alleged victim. And so that includes the academy store located in Port Arthur, Texas. Do you understand that condition? And condition number 4 does not apply to you. Now, if you violate any one of these bond conditions, your bond will be revoked and a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Do you understand that? Okay, so your case has been reset until July 12th, 2023. Your attorney is going to give you a copy to reset. Once you get a copy to reset, you'll be free. Oh, so, okay, give us we have
Second week of August.
in August, okay.
She needs to go to probation tomorrow.
Right.
That's fine.
Okay, this case is going to be reset to August 9th of 2023. Even, and that date is the sentencing date. Okay? All right. Yeah, please get your reset. You're free to go and you'll have a blessed day. And state, y'all free to go as well and y'all have a blessed day too.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.